care about opinions cause we're hated all the time. So fuck you and how you're feeling, cause I swear I ain't the type. You're so easily offended and it shows in what you write. So this one won't let it slide, yeah, this one won't let it slide.
I figured out what everybody was hoarding the toilet paper for. It was for the masks. Homemade masks. They don't work for shit, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Wiggles. We're back with another one. We're going to go ahead and do Tom MacDonald coronavirus. In fact, the coronavirus is in my town. 2 people have already been confirmed. Park Falls, Wisconsin. Hey, so I don't know if this is actually going to keep me safe. You know what? Fuck it. I am so sick and tired of hearing about it. I don't think it's the upcoming apocalypse. It might be the end of days. It might not. I don't know. But I'm tired of hearing about it. There's so much misinformation about it, man. Hopefully, Tom has some enlightening words on this subject. Let's go.
I don't know what to think about this virus. Started in China, now everybody in America's hiding. There's no groceries cause people start to panic and buy it. The shelves are empty, the ones with plenty already stockpiling. Y'all making memes, think it's...
Yeah! It's blowing my mind. I don't know what to think about it. I really don't. It makes me scared. But we're so used to over-sensationalism with the media that when there is a serious threat, and this might be a serious threat, but nobody really knows because everything is a serious threat nowadays. Opinions are a serious threat nowadays. It's absolutely ridiculous. And why are people buying up toilet paper for a respiratory disease? I gotta know this. Make sense of it, please. You don't need you don't need to fill your house with toilet paper to...
People start to panic and buy it. The shelves are empty, the ones with plenty already stockpiling. Y'all making memes, think it's funny? Wait a week till the riots. Wait a month till the only way to eat is be violent.
Wow. Wait a week for the riot and wait for a month until you can't eat.
Memes, think it's funny? Wait a week till the riots. Wait a month till the only way to eat is be violent. It's not the sickness that's scary, it's all the people who whiling. The government lying, they trying to keep us calm through the sirens. You know it's for
Hey, you know what? I said that. Oh my god, I think I just broke my headphones. I just said that the other day. I was just talking to my friend. I said, you know what? I'm not afraid of the virus. I'm afraid of what people are going to do about the virus because of the virus. In justification to protect themselves from the virus. Society is very fragile. You introduce something this unstable and this fluid of a situation into society, start closing major things that keep society running, and stuff starts falling apart real quick. And social unrest is a lot worse than social distancing.
Wait a week till the riots. Wait a month till the only way to eat is be violent. It's not the sickness that's scary, it's all the people who whiling. The government lying, they trying to keep us calm through the sirens. You know it's for real. And all the pharmaceutical giants don't have a cure that they can sell you, so now everyone's dying. There's no vaccines or medication made that can fight it. I guess it's time to pray to God we can't rely on the science. And everyone around me in a mask and some gloves. The stock market crashed and the bank's about to bust. Tell us sanitize our hands, this will pass. It's a bug, stay inside, you'll be fine till we're trapped there for months.
Oh! Oh! Stay inside until we're trapped there for months? Wow! Tom, wow!
As our hands, this will pass. It's a bug, stay inside, you'll be fine till we're trapped there for months. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. When locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. It's all ghost town. This a pandemic, but we don't listen to the news cause they lied to us for years. So how we know that this the truth?
Right? Right? They've lied to us for so many years. They've over-sensationalized everything. How do you know that this is actually a true threat? Ebola was, but that died out real quick. There was supposed to be a billion cases in a month or two. And they haven't even broken 100,000 on it. But it was huge. Same with swine flu, same with bird flu, everything. Everything that they've over-sensationalized. But I think this really, freaks Tom out. It freaks me out. It freaks everybody out. It's hard to really grasp what to think about it. I don't know. I haven't put myself on self-quarantine. I can't afford to. I cannot. I can't afford to take 2 months off of work or 2 weeks off of work. I don't know if my job would be there. I really don't. My town hasn't, even though we have rumors of confirmed cases in my town, we haven't shut down anything. Anything. You can go to the dollar store just like you could. You can go to the grocery store, gas station, MacDonald's. Go get food that somebody else has prepared. I mean, it's scary because if it is an actual, legitimate threat. The last time I went to the hospital, I had to take my daughter to the hospital. I asked one of the medical personnel there. And you know what they said? Oh, it's not up here. But we've already had confirmed cases here. And they weren't even worried about it. There's so much misinformation on this, it's hard to really grasp what's going on. And what you should really do.
This a pandemic, but we don't listen to the news because they lied to us for years, so how we know that this the truth? And most of us are young enough to think that we're immune, so we just pass it on to people who won't survive it like you. It's either worse than their...
Wow. The youth think that they're going to be able to survive it, so they just continue their normal lives, and then they pass it to somebody who's going to die from it.
Young enough to think that we're immune, so we just pass it on to people who won't survive it like you. It's either worse than they're telling us or it's nothing at all. But the school shut down, a ghost town in the mall. They gon' quarantine the city, block the road out of Dodge, then tell us leaving our homes is actually breaking the law. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, that's the beginning of martial law, is when you start talking about self-quarantine, because once you have everybody understanding that they have to stay put, it's much easier to control the situation from there with martial law. You come out of your home, you're getting arrested, you're getting fined, or in some places you're probably getting shot. Wow.
They're telling us or it's nothing at all. But the school shut down, a ghost town in the mall. They gon' quarantine the city, block the road out of Dodge, then tell us leaving our homes is actually breaking the law. This is just the beginning, you know it's gotta get worse. If the doctors get sick, the hospitals won't work. The conspiracy theories all sound like facts, that's for sure. But the fact is we're trapped on this planet called Earth. And the bleach gone, the bread gone, the water...
The conspiracy theories sound like fact, but the fact is we're trapped on this Earth. We're always at the mercy of Mother Nature. We always have been and we always will be. Tom always has a way of making people wake up. Let's go.
Gotta get worse. If the doctors get sick, the hospitals won't work. The conspiracy theories all sound like facts, that's for sure. But the fact is we're trapped on this planet called Earth. And the bleach gone, the bread gone, the water sold out, the meat gone, the milk gone, the pasta sold out. Don't leave anything for anyone, you hoard it for yourself. You'd rather tell them go to hell than be a man and go and help. It's a go.
You would rather go and tell them go to hell than go and help. This is really bringing, I mean, this entire coronavirus crisis has really brought light to how society really acts and how society really is. Why do you need 1 million rolls of toilet paper? You don't. I went and bought diapers. I bought a big box, 1 big box, and 2 packages of wipes. If I had to hunker down, I would be good for at least that aspect of my life for 2 weeks. We have plenty still left in the house, so we probably have at least a month's supply. We have toilet paper because we always buy it. We usually keep a month's supply on hand. We have plenty of food. We probably have 4 or 5 months worth of food. That's just what we buy as a family. I don't feel even if we had to do a self-quarantine for 2 weeks or 2 months, I feel like we would be adequately supplied to do so. I don't need to go out and buy half a supermarket worth of supplies to survive for 2 weeks.
The water sold out, the meat gone, the milk gone, the pasta sold out. Don't leave anything for anyone, you hoard it for yourself. You'd rather tell them go to hell than be a man and go and help. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. When locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. We're hoping for the best, but we're preparing for the worst. There's one thing we're not scared of, is hard work. We're up against an enemy that doesn't have a face. There's no bombs we can drop, there's nowhere we can aim. There's no soldiers to stop with a tank at the gates. There's no cure that we've got or a pill we can take. There's no food, it's been bought. The truth is we're afraid. We sit inside our rooms and we pray. It's a ghost town, we're in this.
There's no physical force that we can see to fight. We can't drop bombs. We can't fight this enemy. There's no pills you can take. There's no way to stop it. We just either live our lives continuing the spread, or we sit in our homes and pray that the unknown becomes known with a good outcome. Because, wow.
Afraid. We sit inside our rooms and we pray. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. When locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. It's all ghost town.
Do your part, man. I don't know what to really think about this virus, but if it is as bad as they say it is, Tom's right. It's only going to get worse before it gets better. I don't know if that means hunker down in place and actually do the quarantine, but man, I have to admit, over the last month of crap I've been seeing from the media, he made more sense than any of it. It legitimately seems like it's a real threat, but we really don't know anymore whether the media is being real or not. I guess we'll find out in a month. It's your boy Wiggles, man. Tomorrow I'm going to work until I get told that I can't. So that's where I stand with it. There was a guy at work who was saying that he was probably suffering from it. Feverish, coughing, felt like shit. I don't know. I don't know if it's as bad as they say it is or if it's blown out of proportion. Tom had a really good point. The fact that the media over-sensationalizes things and lies to us so much that we don't know what to believe. Why toilet paper, though? I'm never going to figure that out. I'm going to be 80 years old going, I have no idea why these dumbasses bought every piece of toilet paper they could, but it happened. I don't get it. It's your boy Wiggles. I'll see you on the next one.